making that intro riff, just jamming onto the 4 big chords that go under it, and just feeling the sort of the old computer game vibe in that lick. Could quite easily turn that lick into this early 90s adventure game, you know, in a computer. So that's sort of a mind map for me.
As a vocalist, that song is really challenging because that intro is a fucking good. That when it goes to this like build-up section, and it's like there's like you can feel that there's so much, you know, dry powder in front of you, and you are holding matches, and it's like you gotta do this first line in the song, and then it's like, okay, what should you do and what could you do? You know, it's like that. It feels good.
I think that song is like good representation of like going full speed, like everything all in, and then full stop, like just like drop into the abyss, like, and then the piano chords slowly come in, and then again you like just you know, hit the pedal and full blast, and then just into the abyss. And
I found myself, I was driving, and that's where I usually listen to the demos, and then I had parked the car, and then I just stayed, and I was singing the chorus, like I just want to sing it.
Yeah, I remember you bringing it up.
Yeah.
We were talking about the songs. It was that. So what about this Blackened Spiral? And I was just like, yeah, what about it? It's a song. We'll probably make it, but it's not that interesting.
Yeah.
And then it grew and grew and grew, and the final mix is just spectacular. So I get it now. I get it what you got early on.
Yeah. Main thing when it comes to the Power album in general, it's like the music is real, and the stories behind lyrics and those themes, they are real and from the real life. And there's not any like fiction. I'm not saying any fiction, but it's based on what has happened and what kind of shit and flowers you have had to face. And it's like it's really something that you can hear from the track, you know, Blackened Spiral, that it's really something that had happened.
I'm hoping for them to spin.
I think it's a very special song. It's very different from what Moonshot has done before, with a very simple bass line, and but still a very catchy chorus, and then those interesting guitar feels that you have in between. I think it's super exciting. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, and it's like it's having those simple ingredients and simple parts and chords and stuff, and it's really like classic rock song in a way. But if you really think that it's easy to write that kind of song, you can try. Like, you know, just make a like simple bass line and add something there. It's totally impossible. It's like one of the trickiest thing to do, you know, to have those like 3 things, and then you gotta make it work. And that's why I think that song is really well written and composed when it comes to those simple elements and how to put this in the right order.
but also I must say that when you think about the lyrics in the verses, they are like crucial to why that verse actually works. Of course, it has a great groove and so on, but without actually those lyrics and you know, the whispering thing going on at the bridge, and you know, it was a very crucial thing to have those top lines on it.
That was one of the first songs that, well, actually, it's probably the only song ever in Moonshot that made me actually like shed a tear when listening to the demos after Ville had sung his parts, and then I had to actually call you like, what is this actually about? So it's still one of my definite favorites, and really moving.
I think the track is really visual without lyrics. It's like it's already like this movie when it starts, and it's like it's bringing you somewhere in where, you know, you just words that are there. They just had to be there because this Jussi's tracks were like, it was like the invitation for a dance. like okay, this is what happens now, and just tell it. It's like it's having this like miraculous aura.
It has this sort of this power ballad vibe, and as Henka mentioned about the lyrics, they are very strong and heavy, and personal. So that song is very strong in my opinion.